All right. Well, here's a tote. This sits here in the shade table. There's a hole in the tote right there. It's so that the water drains out. Let's see what we got. We're at day 6. I don't know, 16, 18. Let's see what we got here. Let me get me a dipper of water so that we can. All right. Yep. Definite root growth on that one. Let's see, we'll check this one. Yep. Root growth. All right. This one I think I broke it. It tugged a lot when it came out, but there's still roots left. And small roots. I mean, it's kind of funny. The same cuttings off the same tree. You know, that one's rooting better than that one. They wasn't 3 inches apart. Oh wow, this bad boy right here. The roots on that one. So, and this one is. Come on, focus. Yeah, not as good as. I mean, those two were side by side. You never know. So yeah, I think. Wow. You know, I'm going to be honest. As you can see, you know, everybody asks me all the time, did I really need to scratch them? Do I need to spend the time to, and I don't know why my focus is out, but there's roots coming out where it was scratched, but there's just as many coming out where it wasn't, you know. On this one, there's roots coming out of the back where it wasn't scratched, but most of them are coming out where right here's another one. So did it need to be scratched? Maybe not. There's roots coming out on it. But look at the roots coming out where I did. I believe that it needs done. In this box, there's 100. There's 100 in this box. I'll put these up for sale today. Start selling these off today. There's another box down here. I think there's only 50 in those. Those are black missions. I think they're black mission. Let's see what we got up here. Those are black mission. Those are Celeste, and these are Olympic. So just had a few of those. I haven't had time to do more up in the up here in the woods where I do a lot of propagation. It's just up here in the woods, up here in the shade. And there's 140 or so in this tote. Those are days behind the other ones. So yeah. But I use sand. You'll see that this one right here is sand, 100% sand. Has a hole right there to drain the water out of. They don't need dirt. They don't need minerals. They don't need, the wetter they stay, the more of them are going to die. But the most important thing is what you can see. Well, it's already, I've been shook it around now, so I don't know if you can see it or not, but the humidity that stays in there for the leaves. What the biggest thing that kills these is the stick drying out. Your cutting drying out before the roots come. It's in the air. I mean, if you have a stick it's going to dry out. So the most important thing is keeping humidity on the stick, not on the root. The truth is, some people talk about doing them in water, and I have done a lot of cuttings in the water, but only when they're green. They seem to be, they works out fine if they are green. Green, pliable. The growth, the new growth, they seem to grow pretty good in water, but but they still grow better. If you have them in wet soil, moist soil, and the soil is holding too much water, then why do they need to grow roots for? If they can get all the water that they need, then nothing tells them to grow roots. They do not know that they are a cutting. They need to have that. They need to have that lack of water, a little bit of moisture. They know it's there. They can feel it, but they can't get quite enough. That's what makes them grow roots. That's understandable to elementary kids. A lot of grown-ups just hadn't thought about it.